You spend 8, 10, sometimes 12 hours working for someone who would replace you in a week. Then payday comes. You reach into your pocket, and somehow you're still broke. If that sounds like your life, this video is for you. Every morning you wake up to the same alarm. You rush out of bed. You fight traffic. You spend the best hours of your day making someone else's business richer. And at the end of the month, your bank account barely changes. You tell yourself you're working hard. But here's the question no one asks. If hard work alone made people wealthy, why are millions of the hardest working people still struggling? Think about it. Construction workers, nurses, factory workers, delivery drivers, people doing physically exhausting jobs every single day. Many of them work harder than millionaires ever will, yet they don't earn the rewards you'd expect. Because the problem isn't that you don't work hard. The problem is what your hard work is actually building. Every hour you work is buying someone else's dream before it buys your own. Your boss gets richer. The company grows. The shareholders celebrate. But your paycheck stays almost the same. Maybe you get a small raise once a year, while everything else gets more expensive. Food, rent, gas, insurance. Your salary moves inches. Your expenses move miles. And slowly, without realizing it, you become trapped. You tell yourself, I just need to work more overtime. So you sacrifice weekends. You skip vacations. You miss birthdays. You come home exhausted, only to discover you're still running on the same treadmill. Working harder doesn't always move you forward. Sometimes it just keeps you in the exact same place. That's the part nobody teaches in school. You were taught how to get a job. You were taught how to follow instructions. You were taught how to become valuable to an employer. But almost nobody teaches you how to become valuable to yourself. Your income has a ceiling if someone else decides what you're worth. And that's a dangerous place to live. Because if your employer cuts costs, changes management, or replaces you with technology, your income disappears overnight. That's why relying on one paycheck is one of the biggest financial risks most people never think about. So what's the solution? It's not quitting your job tomorrow. It's not gambling your savings. And it's definitely not chasing some get-rich-quick fantasy. The solution is simple. Start building something that belongs to you. Learn a skill that companies can't easily replace. Create a second source of income. Invest consistently, even if it's a small amount. Build an audience. Sell a service. Start a small business. Own assets instead of only selling your time. Because time is limited. Money isn't. The people who eventually escape this cycle don't necessarily work harder. They work differently. Instead of trading every hour for dollars, they build systems that continue creating value after the work is done. And that's the real difference. Your job can pay your bills, but your future is built by what you do after your job. So tonight, ask yourself one question. If you keep doing exactly what you're doing today, where will you be 5 years from now? If the answer scares you, good, because that means it's time to change direction before life chooses it for you. If you want to stop living paycheck to paycheck and finally take control of your money, you're in the right place. I post daily finance videos that teach you how to build wealth, save more, invest smarter, create multiple income streams, and make better financial decisions. No fake gurus, no get-rich-quick promises. Just practical strategies that can change the way you think about money. So if you're serious about improving your financial future, subscribe now. Because one video could completely change the direction of your life.